Yes.
I'm going to say it. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is just the Full Metal Alchemist of gaming.
I agree.
It's just
I
like
100%.
oh
my god!
Actually,
That is,
holy
yes,
shit, that is the best.
100%.
All right.
It's just like no one wants to have to argue what's the best game of all time, but everyone's kind of chill, being like, yeah, just say Zelda.
It was the first 3D Zelda,
say
so
Zelda.
obviously the hype was real.
No one's really going to argue against it, or no one.
I will.
Yeah, you want to argue
I haven't
against
played
it?
it though. So. That being said, I didn't care much for the Van Gogh Museum. Dude, I just didn't like it that much.
You don't like
it?
Van
Was
Gogh?
so busy as well.
Oh, that's
and
true.
also,
Yeah.
I don't know. Van Gogh stuff. I'm like,
Too mainstream for you.
It's all right. I'm looking at it and I'm like, nah. I think I don't like his style that much.
Okay.
It feels like I don't know.
Do you think it's because
It's pretty like what the equivalent of like an anime artist is in the 1990s in the US to back then probably. It's just kind of weird.
What do you mean?
It's very unorthodox at the time, I imagine, his style.
All right, Jujutsu Kaisen versus Made in Abyss. It's Made in Abyss.
What? What?
It's Made in Abyss.
It's Made in Abyss.
What?
It's Made in Abyss.
It's Made in Abyss.
No!
It's Made in
It's
Abyss.
Made in Abyss. Come on, man. You are getting blinded by the goated animation. It's Made in Abyss.
You've got the brain rot. You've got the brain rot.
Yeah, it's what the Mappa employees would have wanted. Come on.
All right, let me ask you, how highly do you actually rate Jujutsu Kaisen compared to like the other shonens that you've seen out there?
And take away the whole thing of like, it's because the community is goated or the memes are goated. Take all of that away. Just purely focus on the show.
You know, this every time we've been bringing up someone said Jujutsu Kaisen, I just keep thinking of that fucking image of Peter Griffin drawn as Gojo saying, nah, I'd win. I don't know. My brain is actually irreparably damaged.
You got the brain rot, bro.
I'm irreparably, I can't even English. I'm
Irreparable?
irreparably damaged. Yeah, I can't think.
Yeah.
Listen, no, I know that you guys think my judgment is being clouded by the amazing animation. And it is. But I would like to remind you that it is that goated and that fun to watch. We have never had such visual cocaine stimulation in human history.
No, it's not. No,
But everyone acts like it's like the story is much better than Demon Slayer. And Demon Slayer is so fucking boring. How? I'm not fucking falling asleep every goddamn episode.
Because they're fighting every episode.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
I'm asking from a story perspective. What do you think makes it better than?
Well, I don't. Okay, listen. I'm
Fisco boom.
I'm not good at this whole talking thing. No, when there's downtime in Jujutsu Kaisen, which is in the second season was rare.
There was no downtime.
Yeah,
there is never any downtime.
Yeah, but the only downtime we had is when that girl was sleeping with her little brother, which is kind of weird to include that. Felt like that was not. Felt like that was not necessary.
Yeah.
Did feel like that was a little strange.
Yeah.
That was some kind of domain expansion I didn't anticipate.
To me, this is like Unga Bunga monkey brain talking now, which is like Gurren Lagann, like I said.
Oh, fucking hell. Why don't we put Akamega Kill on here then while we're at it? You know, just fucking put that up here.
No,
What?
because-
You
because we
did
dropped that
not just
immediately.
say that.
We would drop that immediately. Did you just compare Akamega Kill to Gurren Lagann?
How dare you? How
I just
dare
can't
you?
believe
How
that you are
dare
you think it's shut, you cut and dry that
How
Hunter
dare you?
beats Gurren Lagann here. I just think there is so many more highs in Hunter x Hunter.
Because it's longer.
Because it's longer.
Because it's longer.
But I think even
But the highs that Gurren Lagann reaches, to me, are untouched.
Yeah, he makes a point.
Untouched.
I disagree. Dis-a-fucking-gree. I'm sorry. Are you gonna pretend you disrespect Netero like that?
Yes.
Are you disrespecting
Yes,
Netero
I
like
do.
that?
I'm sorry.
The entire arc of the Phantom Troop, which was goated.
Oh, it was goated.
Even the Hunter exam, even though it's considered one of the weaker arcs, is so fucking good. Does Gurren Lagann have a character that uses the bong? I thought you would vote for the show with the bong. What the fuck, Joey? His
he's goated.
His net ability is that he fucking rips bong.
Yeah,
dude.
that's sick as fuck.
What the fuck?
I love it.
There's a fucking octopus that is like a sniper dude who's like, yeah, I've seen some shit. That is fucking objectively way better than Simone being like, oh man, my friend died. So what? Gon fucking sacrificed everything for his friend.
Yeah, so does Sumo.
Yeah, but he didn't have to sacrifice shit. He got a mech made for him on other people's hard labor, and then went to space and threw it all away.
Yeah. All right, who would be the Woat then?
Would be the Woat.
Woat in this. Who is the one anime character you would never want to share a planet with?
Who just would I not want to be stuck in a room with?
I
was gonna say Bakugo.
He would like shout at the bar person to come over. I'd be like, no.
Especially in Japan as well.
Yeah.
Especially-
He'd complain if there's like a tiny bit of head. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. He would just be the worst.
Yeah,
he would just
definitely.
not. He would just be the
I'm
worst.
glad we can all agree. Bakugo
who would be?
All right. Anyway, go to color. How the fuck are we gonna decide this?
White. Thank you.
Yeah, like a deep blue.
No,
deep blue.
green is
Beautiful.
goated. Green is the goated color because green is just always. It's always great when it's around. Even I never feel like green is unwelcomed.
Yeah, we're not.
Honestly,
we allow that. We allow
I
that.
want to say there are a lot of mid shows.
Yeah, why do you think I stopped, bro? No, I'm just kidding.
Like, there's a lot of good ones here, but there are a lot of ones that you didn't.
Hey man, like fucking, Kaguya-sama.
86? No one liked 86. Actually.
All right.
Horimiya? I feel like that happens a lot though in anime with like episode 1 being an absolute banger. And then just kind of like not really knowing where to take it and like kind of
Well, I mean,
stumbling.
people were saying the same thing about Oshinoko, right?
Wow. I mean, listen, I've been saying Oshinoko was mid from like episode 3 and people didn't believe me. and now everyone's kind of realizing that it's mid. Just
I still don't think it's mid.
I don't think it's mid.
I think it's mid.
I think it's really good.
I think it had one great episode, and if it was an OVA, we would have been like, wow, that's amazing.
So when did water just become too boring to drink by
I
itself?
drink.
No, that's not bad.
So here's my. If I go on like a vacation, right?
Yeah.
And the hotel will bring me anything in this breakfast, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
If I have the perfect, like, I'll get like 4 beverages in the morning. They all do different.
damn.
They all do different purposes.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. Listen.
Are you drink maxing?
I know I'm not alone in this. I drink max. So what I do is like whenever I go anywhere, if there's like the optional like buffet of drinks,
Yeah.
I'll get 1 glass of water, like 2/3 full for just pure hydration.
Yeah.
I'll get a coffee for
Yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
And I'll get some kind of like, if they have like a smoothie or some kind of like health drink, I'll get that one. It's a little sweet too. And then I'll get a little bit of sparkling, like half a glass of sparkling water as
You're
well.
fucking crazy.
Nah, that's weird.
You're crazy.
So then
that
I'll
is
have
weird.
all 4 of those drinks basically just for breakfast. Actually, I disagree. What if you had like a slice of like sausage and you just put a little bit of like pizza sauce and a little bit of cheese on it, and you grilled it?
That's not a sausage.
What do you mean?
Wait, what are you putting it in? What's the wrapping?
The vessel is no. It's on a slice of sausage.
What?
So you get a slice
Oh,
of
so
sausage.
you cut a sausage in half, like kind of long.
just any slices doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like
And
so
then
you cut a bunch of
and-
slices,
and then you put
tomato sauce on it,
tomato
like
sauce.
the marinara, and then you put cheese, and
It's
then you
not a
grill
pizza.
it.
It's a
You're making a sausage pizza.
it's a pizza sausage.
That's not.
We
that's
can
not a
inverse
pizza.
this, God. I bet that's fire.
That's not a pizza because it's missing the bread. It's
Oh,
it's
now you
missing-
care
Oh,
about
now
bread.
you care about the bread.
It's missing the bread. It is.
No,
I
think pizza is just sauce, cheese, and a base.
No.
Yes.
That is not.
I mean, bare bones, yes,
Yeah.
but that's not the most common way to eat it.
Yeah, but I think that you'd classify that as a pizza still.
So are you saying you don't need the bread part to classify it as a pizza?
No, I think you just need a vessel.
Is a pizza topping still a pizza?
What do you mean?
Just the topping without the
Yeah,
bread.
I think cheese and marinara sauce on a like a base is pizza.
No. Then fucking.
So what would you call my contraption? that I
Okay,
just
so
Wait.
okay. Then
So-
take the topping of a pizza and
So-
put it on a bed of rice. Is that a pizza?
made? If you grilled it and it was
off,
No. What? Okay, no. Okay.
I've heard flat earthers that make
No,
more sense than
no,
what you're
no,
saying right now.
No,
Connor.
what if you? Okay, hear me out. What if you, like, you know, like the konbini rice that gets like grilled a bunch and it forms like the onigiri, and it's like where you like grilled it together, so it could theoretically hold a pizza shape, right? And you could take a slice, and rice was the base, because as you said, God, rice is basically a substitute for bread.
Yeah.
So surely it would hold in the pizza.
I'm just saying, I would be. Yeah, I can take the rice as a substitution for that.
So what you're agreeing that it would still be called a
You're
pizza
complicating this,
if
Gar.
we grilled the rice hard enough where you could pick it up.
But the
and
base,
go,
the base of the pizza can't just be another meat.
of course it can.
Wait, what?
Because he's thinking
The
about
sausage.
making a sausage.
I feel like that's kind of a pizza, like sausage pizza.
No. It needs some kind of carbs.
I bet someone's
It needs
made
some kind of
this.
carbs on it, you know. It needs. Otherwise, it's just fucking cheese and meat. You know,
It's just sausage with
and
sauce.
and
Yeah.
sauce.
and it's
I'm
just.
sorry. Do you not like cheese, meat, and sauce? So when did we start drawing the line at that?
I do like cheese, meat, and sauce,
But it's
I'm
not a
saying
substitute
it's
for
not
pizza.
a pizza. It's not a pizza.
It could. I just think we haven't tried hard enough, gentlemen. I think we're not using our imagination.
All right. A friend is very competitive and likes to turn almost everything into a friendly competition.
Oh, why didn't you call out Connor?
All right. So is
Right
Connor,
here.
the
so is
fuck?
Connor
Yeah.
a green or a red flag?
Dude.
Very competitive and likes to turn almost everything into a friendly competition.
All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Green.
Beige.
Red.
It's a green.
I'm just gonna call it out, bro. Don't you fucking beige flag, Joey?
Yeah.
Beige
Yeah.
fucking flag. You're
Look,
such a
look.
liar, Joey.
Look.
No.
You are not surprising. I'm gonna call Joey out.
Why?
Tell me tell me honestly, if you would, like, if it weren't for like trash taste
Yeah.
specials or all that shit,
Yeah.
would you actually be competing with him
In what?
in like anything? Anytime you do an activity?
Yeah. I have in the past with him.
No way.
No, there's nothing. Why?
I
feel
literally
way.
started this dude's friendship by playing like a co-op game, but then he was like, "No, it's whoever has the most points." I'm like, that's my whole relationship with this dude.
dude,
So-
I feel like. Okay, well, I'll let you keep talking, Joe.
okay, well,
Alright,
okay.
alright,
I
alright.
said beige
Yeah.
because sometimes it can be like, bro, it ain't that deep. Like it's not like, can we just like have fun with it? But then sometimes I've been in situations like with people like Connor, with other people that I know, where it actually hypes it up and I actually get more invested and more interested in it. And overall, regardless of if I win or lose, it's made for a better experience. So it's like, if it's someone who's like constantly making everything competitive and every single thing needs to be competitive,
That's what it says.
Everything. Listen, all my argument
I'm
is
gonna change
that
to red real quick.
the world would be a very boring place without
I'm a-
people like me
I'm
to
a
make
change-
things over easy and over hard. I'm kind of like, honestly, they feel like toddlerfied versions. of
Over
fried
easy,
egg.
over hard is rotten.
Like, why
Yeah,
you?
over
Why
hard is
are
over-
you?
Over hard is you fucked it.
Yeah, why are you so scared of the eggs? Want to continue its texture?
This is the equivalent of having a well done steak.
yeah.
you know?
This is like you don't like egg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You-
No,
Yeah.
but here's the thing: omelets are still better than scrambled eggs.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
I think scrambled eggs. I don't know what they put in the water in America. Why are Americans obsessed with scrambled eggs?
I don't
It's-
fucking know.
It's so mid. It's the shittest thing. It is the worst form of eggs. It has
Yeah.
no fucking flavor.
I mean, it's not rotten. It's not like
it's
over
rotten
hard.
for me. It's rotten for me.
Scrambled eggs.
It is the single worst form of egg.
Scrambled egg is the egg you cook when you just can't cook because there's no technique
Yeah.
to it.
Just crack.
You fucking whip
And
that
also,
shit.
like, dude, because like 99% of the times you have scrambled egg, you're having it in a buffet,
Yeah.
yeah,
at the breakfast buffet,
Yeah.
and it's just the worst.
It's like wet.
It's
It's
just
just sitting
wet,
there forever.
rubbery.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I honestly want to put this rotten. If
Yeah,
you,
no rotten. I'm not.
Gone,
going
if you
rotten.
really want to make this between C tier,
I mean,
I can ask the council, like-
I'm fine with putting it rotten.
it's not as bad as
Yeah.
over hard though. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's an abomination.
Omelet's just like a B tier. It's like
Yeah,
mid.
it's
It's the
fine.
perfect.
mid.
Yeah, it's the most
It's-
mid form of egg.
Yeah.
What is this? This is just like an omelet as well. What is this? Is there a difference here?
I can't
Oh,
tell.
is
The,
this?
I can't tell the difference. They both look like scrambled eggs to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
One
both
is-
dog.
they're both
They're
bad.
dog water.
Raw egg.
Well, after living in Japan,
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
really Japanese and say A here, or even excellent.
I think the raw egg is unbeatable when used correctly.
I agree. Worms.
I'm a big worm enjoyer.
I
love
like a
worms.
C tier.
that's a B for me. B or an
Why?
A.
Why?
I just think it's so sick how they're like the closest thing to aliens, like we envision.
Yeah, no eyes.
They're just
no
like
ears.
a fucking like a feeling machine.
Yeah. Oh,
Book-
okay.
Okay, so let's go through this.
Book paper. S2.
Let's see.
Tell me you don't read without telling me you don't read.
No,
No, Joe, I've read it.
Book paper smells good.
It depends. It depends.
Okay, fucking
right
nerd.
on how new it is, right?
No, even old book paper smells good.
Cardboard.
S, bro.
No.
Cardboard is the best paper.
No.
You
Because
could
you
build.
don't write on cardboard.
It's not a writing tier list.
Package. It's paper tier list. It's just
Yes,
packaging.
it's paper.
It's
Yes, and it's the one that you can build fucking forts out of.
No, but like,
And you need it every fucking day.
but like, if I just gave you like a piece of cardboard, you can't do anything with that shit.
Hold up. Let
It
him
needs-
cook though,
Huh?
because he's actually onto something.
Yeah.
here.
What?
I actually agree. Cardboard is S.
Cardboard is S tier, and you're a fool if you don't
It's
think so.
versatile. It's fun to play with as a kid. Like you can do all sorts of things.
There's
with
so
it.
much stuff you can do with
Yeah.
cardboard because it has a bit more rigidity to it
Yeah.
than paper.
No, but like,
You're like, you can't write on it. You can't write on fucking book paper.
I mean, the book paper's already
Yeah,
written
exactly.
on. It's
what are
already
you gonna do?
written
What are
on.
you gonna do? Stare at it, Gant?
What's more important for?
At
What's
least
more,
like fucking cardboard, you can do a fuck ton with it.
what's more important than the history?
What's more important than the global fucking shipping of cardboard?
The history of human knowledge. That is more. That is more important.
Actually, irrelevant. Irrelevant. We have PCs now, Gant. In the trash. Unnecessary.
God
Look,
damn.
cardboard is fine. It just
The
like,
world runs on cardboard. You
I would
were going to say
say
sticky notes.
I would say
I knew you would.
Actually, toilet paper.
I knew you were going to say that.
toilet paper. Where would the world
Yeah, but
be
do you-
without toilet
Do you
paper?
use the bidet? Part of the bidet?
Huh?
Do you use the
He doesn't
bidet?
use bidets.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
you're
but you
a
need
fucking
toilet
moron.
paper even after you bidet anyway.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, you
I'm
don't.
sorry, Connor. I don't want a wet asshole.
Some of them have dryers.
I use toilet
Connor,
paper.
you
It's
you
weird.
fuck you fucking sit there and dry that shit. No, you
Yeah, but
need
just
you
because
need
it
toilet
dries
paper.
my asshole doesn't make it S.
Sandpaper, kind of.
S.
S tier?
I love sandpaper.
I wouldn't
S tier?
say
I was like
yes.
Dude,
D tier.
sandpaper
Yeah.
just feels so good.
I, was,
I do agree.
I would
so
say it's
good.
like B.
But
No,
I
A
still
at
put
least.
like B tier for like
Oh,
sandpaper
man.
because you know you have like that. You know when you describe something feeling like sandpaper, it's never in like a positive context.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
I like it. I like it. I prefer paper towels to blow my nose.
Can
as
you
opposed to-
Google tissue paper?
No.
Just so we're all on the same page.
How are you misunderstanding this?
Have you never seen tissues before?
How are you misunderstanding what a tissue paper is?
Okay, because like
You are being ignore the color, Gant.
I can't
Stop.
This the image is right there.
Stop thinking about the color.
Okay, tissue paper. All right.
Tissue paper's fine.
No.
It's nice.
All right. Actually, tissue paper A tier. It's A tier. It is.
It feels
This
good.
is the guy who needed the Google search to know what it
No,
was.
no, no, no. The
Your Honor, we can't take this guy's opinion
The
seriously.
thing about
He
tissue
needed- he needed
paper,
a Google
the
search
thing
what it
about
was.
tissue paper is the versatility. You know, it's like sometimes okay.
Okay,
when you
paper
run,
towels clears it.
no, paper towels is way too like coarse and sometimes it's way too like thick. Tissue paper is just the all rounder. You need to blow your nose. Okay, you run out of kitchen roll. All right, tissue papers will do. All right, you run out of toilet paper. All right, tissue papers will do.
No, okay.
Tissue papers fill
listen,
every
listen,
roll.
listen. I think we're in the minority where I prefer kitchen roll to blow my nose. You just said that.
No, that's
No.
that's
You just said that.
Well, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You just said don't have kitchen towel, don't have kitchen paper. Use a tissue to blow your nose.
No, I said.
That's what you just said.
I said no. I said blow your nose, tissue paper. Then I said you don't have any kitchen
No, no.
towels. I mean I use kitchen towels to clean up or to wipe shit.
I prefer to
with.
blow my nose with kitchen towel as opposed to.
also other
tissue?
go-to thing
What
with
the fuck
tissue.
is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, you've never had like a snotty, like blowing your nose.
Yeah.
That it fucking goes through the fucking
No,
weak
you-
ass tissue.
This shit is cushion for your nose when you
Also,
got like,
also, do you blow your nose with just one thing of tissue paper? Because I always
no.
double layer.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but then like
Blow
I
your-
feel like you've already failed at your purpose if I have to take more of you to do just one.
that's,
Well,
that's
task.
sometimes
what-
you
that's
don't
the
need.
versatility of
Yeah.
it, man. That is the versatility of tissue paper.
Also, the amount of times I've been in a fucking
No.
public toilet and
Yeah.
there is no toilet paper, but
Yeah.
I have a pack of tissues.
exactly
Lifesaver.
Tissue
Oh my God,
papers
no.
just come
Washing
in clutch.
drying your hands with tissue paper is the most miserable experience because they fucking like just fucking collapse under the pressure of one drop of water and they like fall apart and then you're like, oh god,
Okay.
fuck.
If you could have one paper to keep for like all purpose, like toilet paper, kitchen roll, drying, blow
Cardboard.
your nose, get the fuck out of here.
You wouldn't know wipe your ass
Get
with
the fuck
cardboard,
out
bro.
of here, Connor. Get the
Cardboard.
fuck out of
Cardboard.
here. If there is one tissue that fills all the rolls without exactly excelling in anything, it's
Kitchen.
tissue paper.
No, kitchen.
And no.
No.
No,
tissue.
blowing your nose
Kitchen.
with like kitchen roll is like fucking putting sandpaper.
Why are
against
you
your
acting
nose.
like kitchen roll is the main use
Would
of
you
all paper?
fucking wipe your
Why are you
ass
act-
with kitchen roll?
Yeah.
No,
I have.
no.
That's how you
What
get
is
hemorrhoids.
wrong with you, man?
That's how you
What
get
is
hemorrhoids.
wrong with you?
Bro, if you're using tissue paper to wipe your ass, you may as well just grab the shit from your asshole yourself. You're basically touching the shit at that point.
No, no.
You are,
bro.
If you're wiping your ass with a kitchen roll, you're fucking shaving off layers of your skin on your ass. It's
Not how
no
I do it.
different to sandpaper at that point.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
Tissue paper's at least a B.
No, it's
No,
A tier. It's
no.
A tier.
At
The
least a
ver-
B or an A.
The
No,
versatility.
well, I say
man.
F,
The
so that means we got to go
versatility.
somewhere in the middle. It's low C.
No, why you are so fucking wrong.
Nobody likes August. And I firmly agree with. I firmly believe that everyone agrees August is the worst fucking
August shit is still happening. There's still like events. There's still conventions. There's
month. No,
still,
it's too fucking hot. No one wants to do anything.
That's just depends what country
which
you're
event
in.
and which event do you go to in August?
Which event?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you take like a fucking holiday in August, right?
Why?
Why? Why? Because it's like
no one
right.
wants
It's
to-
right in the middle
Nah,
of the
'cause
year.
no- 'cause no one
I'm
wants
not
to-
saying it's
nah,
like
'cause
the
no one wants
best
to
month.
fucking do anything.
I'm not saying it's the best month,
You
but
ha- we
it's
have to
not
pick a
the
worse
worst
month.
month.
It is the worst month.
You haven't like.
All right, Joey, pick a worst month.
Worst month? March. for me.
November is better. We all okay. Question. November is 100% better than September, right?
Look,
October.
The good
Yes.
thing about
Okay,
November
good.
is that you have to build up towards Christmas.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's what's good.
Do
about
you
it.
agree that it's better than October and September? Yeah, 100%.
October you have like Halloween.
That's it. And when was the last time you gave a fuck about Halloween, Gone? Tell me honestly. So, no bullshit, no lies. When was the last time you celebrated Halloween?
You know, October is like beta.
No. Answer my question, Gone. When was the last time you enjoyed and celebrated Halloween?
But you know, sometimes it's just nice that sometimes it's just nice.
Bro, you make a great politician.
What?
You just answer my question. When was the last time you celebrated Halloween?
Doesn't matter when I celebrate Halloween.
Answer the question.
No, I refuse.
Answer
I
the
refuse.
question.
You know, sometimes you don't have to celebrate something to appreciate
Your
it. You know?
first opening argument was Halloween.
Huh?
Your first opening
Yeah,
argument
no.
was Halloween.
What I was saying is like, it's nice when people are doing shit. There's events.
Okay,
going
okay,
on.
okay.
So you're like the Sneeko of months. You're like,
Huh?
it's great because everyone else is having fun. I'm like the NTR of months. Because
Okay.
everyone else can go outside and have
that
fun.
means there is parties going on. There is events going on. Just
For
because
me-
I
You're
don't
not
care.
going to.
Yes, I
So
am.
how is it
I
in
get
yours?
dragged. You know.
No, you have not celebrated Halloween.
It is funner when just like people are just doing shit. There's more shit going on. That means there's more events going on. That means there's more things to do.
For me, I rate October either an A or a B because that's still a month where the weather is fucking nice.
Because I vehemently don't like anime films. And I am
You don't like anime films?
You don't like anime films?
No, I hate watching them. I don't know. Something
Why
about
the fuck?
Why?
something about the length pisses me off.
The fuck are you talking about?
And yet,
Wait.
and yet, bro will sit down and watch an hour and a half long speedrun
You
video.
you go to the fucking cinema
Yeah, you go to the
every
cinemas.
single week.
Out
and
of the
you-
three of us, you go to the cinemas
And I
together.
gotta say, except for the Boy and the Heron, I've not had fun watching anime movies in the cinema.
That's wild.
I watched the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. It
Yeah,
was
that's 'cause it was
it's
the
a fine
Jujutsu-
movie. It's a fine movie.
You
God.
have not watched
It's
good
a
anime
fine
movies in the
movie.
cinema, Connor. You have watched fucking, probably, just shonen offshoot movies, which
I
I
watched the
think
Odd
are
Taxi
like,
movie.
yeah.
I watched the Odd Taxi movie.
That's a condensed version of the fucking series, motherfucker. Watch a fucking film that was made
watch
for
a
the
film
cinema.
original.
I have watched anime movies in the past that I don't know. I just found them so fucking boring. Am I crazy? Am I
Yes,
crazy?
you are. Yes,
Like
you are
what?
crazy.
What's an anime film that you found boring?
I watched. What's the Girl Let Through Time? I watched like the first hour. And I couldn't even. Get
Okay,
through
but
it.
I could already tell that you wouldn't like that movie.
I was like, turn this shit off. I don't know. I just can't.
Did you watch Your Name?
No.
You watch Redline?
I have not watched Redline. I had it on
That's
Blu-ray.
wild.
I had it on Blu-ray and haven't watched it.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I've just like, I mean,
Well, I'm happy then. No matter what you guys say or what I think, you already gave the hotter opinion. So I'm safe.
I can't believe
I know I'm not
this.
alone in this. I know that I'm not. There are a lot of anime fans out there. Unite with me that we do not watch anime movies. Fuck anime movies.
Yeah, if the
I
only
don't
anime,
want anime
if
movies.
the only anime movies you watch are
It's Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
That was a fine movie. I go raw, no gloves, just fucking sponge.
okay, well I don't.
I do as well, which is why I hate it.
Sponge
But I hate it with
hands.
the gloves on too.
I mean,
Do you know what I found out the wait, you don't go fucking gloves when you clean the toilet?
no, I just have a sponge.
It's fucking disgusting, dog.
I get those.
wash my
I get those
hands.
like wipes.
You got those wipes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those wipes where like you
You talking about the toilet bowl or the toilet rim?
All of it.
All of it?
Yeah.
Bro, that's fucking.
Oh well, if it's the bowl, I get like the long brush.
You fucking use a fucking sponge for down the.
Well,
Bro,
I have a
that's-
sponge that I like throw away after I wash it.
Do you just like use one side? No fucking gloves? That's fucking disgusting,
What
dog.
do you mean? What do you mean? I just hold the sponge and I get in there and I fucking clean it.
Wait, okay. I thought I was great because I have no gloves too, but I have the.
Is this not the most unhygienic thing you've
Yeah,
ever heard?
I-
I'm not the crazy one.
I use
right?
the I use the long toilet brush,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need to
yeah.
wear
Yeah,
gloves
yeah,
or anything.
exactly.
Yeah, but I just wash my hands afterwards. I'm holding a sponge that has soap on it. I'm not picking up the shit and then rubbing it off my hands. I'm just holding like a fucking dish sponge that I'm no longer going to
Oh my
And I'll
god,
fucking get in
that's
there.
disgusting.
Remind-
That is
How is it
disgusting.
Remind me to never shake your hand again.
use. I have washed my hands.
Blood's got poopy hands, bro.
No, I wash my hands afterwards.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know, man.
Yeah, but
I'm not like
Just
scraping
get a-
the poop with my
get
fingernails.
a
like-
long toilet brush.
No, what am I, a princess? I don't need that shit. I can get in there. Bro,
Bro,
who do you think? You think you're
that's a
too-
normal? That's
you
a
think
normal
you're-
human
you
being
think
thing
you're
to
too
do.
good to touch your own toilet bowl.
And this man judged me for wanting to shit in the middle of the street.
I do not want to shit in the middle of the street.
I don't want to
yeah.
touch the bowl with the fucking
also-
You're
hand.
too good to touch your own bowl.
I also reuse my
I'm sorry,
toilet
why are
paper
you
when I
too
wipe
good
my
to-
ass as well.
You
because-
reuse your toilet paper?
No, I'm just saying that's like the same fucking level we're talking about right here.
I feel like no one is above having to like you get a sponge and touch the fucking toilet bowl with it.
Why would you want to do that for once?
Why would you want to do it when there are easier
they
options?
literally invented a device.
The brush does not get in there.
it
Good enough.
does
Yes, it
get
does.
in there.
No,
What
it
are you
does
talking
not.
That just means you got a
about?
shit brush.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't get
Get a
in
good
there.
brush and
You
it
gotta
cleans
get
that
some,
shit
You
off.
got to get some power on that thing.
I mean,
Hawk to it.
first of all, hot toast spin on that thing.
All right. Question.
How do you clean your toilet bowl?
Hawk to on that thing.
Do you use
Okay.
do you use the same thing to clean the toilet bowl with as you do the toilet seat? Do you use that same fucking
I'll do
sponge?
like because I have those little cube things you can buy in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do like a different cube because that's like it's a different thing that's going on. I'm not shitting on the rim, you know, like you know what I mean. Like I'm not an animal. I don't draw. You know, come on.
Yeah.
I have standards, but
All right.
the rim gets a different like because you also use the fucking like essentially like near like bleach level stuff on the rim.
yeah.
which I know you shouldn't touch with your hands. I don't give a fuck. But I'm not getting it on my hands. I'm squirting on the bowl. I'm fucking getting in there.
That's wild.
I just think as a man,
He's literally.
This ain't
I just think as-
nothing
I
about
just think-
masculinity,
I
dog.
just think as a man, you
literally-
should never wear gloves. That is crazy. In your own household? I just think if you shit it, you should pick it.
He's literally a monkey.
Yeah, he is a monkey. You're literally just like
Nah, because
admiring your own fucking shit. Why even wash the hands? Well, it's just-
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I wash the hands, but like, you know, it's like when you know, if you had like a moldy ass food or something in your cupboard that you forgot, I would not like get a fucking brush. I would just pick it up, throw it in the thing, and then wash my
Yeah,
hands.
but that hasn't gone through your body.
Yeah.
yeah, but okay, why?
Moldy food is not the equivalent
But
to
you can, like-
literal shit.
You could pick up like cow manure with your hand and just clean it. Like, what's the big deal?
I don't wanna- but I don't wanna pick up
I
cow
don't
manure with
want
my
to-
hand.
I don't
Yeah.
want to do
Like,
that.
but like what I'm saying is like
I don't
that's-
go to the farm
that's
with
way-
cow manure and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can't wait to
way-
pick that up.
Yeah,
That's also one. It would exfoliate. That's way worse. Like I'm just holding a brush, right? Like I'll have like a. So what I'll normally do is I'll get like, you know, my dish sponge that's like I've fucking used to oblivion.
Yeah.
I'll just get that fucking thing, put the bleach in, and just go ham, and then I'll throw it away.
Right.
But I'm not like actively like fucking touching the bowl. I'll just grab the fucking sponge and shove it in. So, you know, I'm not actually like touching the bowl, but
just-
even
it's
if I
just-
did,
it's just wild
even
to
if
me.
I did, I wouldn't mind because I'm washing my hands and I'm a man who has accepted
Also,
what
bro,
I've done.
gloves take like 3 seconds to put on.
No, I
it's
hate
really
it. I
not
hate
that big of an issue.
Nah, because getting
You're
them on and
protecting
off
your
sucks.
you're protecting your skin, and it's just makes you look less of a monkey.
I don't mind though.
You know,
it's not a big
just going
deal.
in
Especially
there.
if you're using a fucking sponge, man.
Yeah.
I just don't
If it's a
mind.
toilet brush, that's fine. I don't put the gloves on for that. But
I mean, I use the toilet brush sometimes, but I just feel like it doesn't get in there enough.
You know what I found out?
I don't
the
know
other day?
how.
like a-
First of
it's
all,
like a-
I don't know how oily your turds are.
No, because like I feel like for it to be because you know I have the blue light. Sometimes
Right.
I check with the Bristol sponge.
Yeah.
The Bristol sponge just doesn't get like soapy enough or enough to like get
Are you
in
shine
there.
a blue light in your toilet?
Yeah. Because I have one and I was curious.
What are you, a forensics officer? Like,
Well, I was curious because I
like
realized.
leave no evidence.
Well, I realized I was like, how clean is my toilet thing?
Yeah.
And I found when I used the Bristol thing that it didn't fucking get in there enough.
Right.
Because it's just like it doesn't get like soapy enough and you can't get enough power on it.
Okay.
And then when I was like, you know what, fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna make a better difference. So I just get the fucking sponge to get in there.
That's crazy.
When I see them fucking like jump around and then do the force, like I think the force. Okay, let's get into it. The force as a power system is dog shit. Like it is like the fucking like power level of Dragon Ball shit where it's like
but it's
he's
cool.
nah.